Getting the most out of your retirement requires careful planning, and there are many risks that need to be managed along the way. In this series, we explain the 4 major risks that need to be planned for. This short clip focuses on sequencing risk. Sequencing risk is the risk that the order of your investment returns is unfavourable and will result in less money for your retirement. The critical point of sequencing risk is that it's not the average amount of returns that matters, but more the sequence or order of those returns. A large loss at the beginning of retirement can have a much bigger impact on the value of your investment portfolio than if that loss was to occur at a later date. To demonstrate sequencing risk, let's look at Simon. He started his retirement with $200,000 of savings. Over a 20-year period, he has drawn down $10,000 per year, indexed at 3% per annum, which increased to $17,535 in the 20th year. His average return over this period has been 7% per annum, with a balance of $212,607 remaining at the end of the 20 years. However, what would happen if the annual returns Simon achieved were reversed? His average return over the period is still 7% per annum, but having a large negative return at the start of retirement instead of at the end results in Simon's retirement savings being $160,803 less over the same period. As shown, the impact of sequencing risk is greatest at the beginning of your retirement. Significant negative returns just prior or early on in retirement after you begin to withdraw income can severely erode your nest egg. The main contributors to sequencing risk are returns and cash flow. When you're in the drawdown phase and no longer adding to your savings, you have less capacity to absorb the loss, and you don't have as long to wait for the markets to bounce back. Negative returns at the beginning of retirement will also reduce the amount of time that your retirement savings will last. Encountering negative returns at retirement without adequate preparedness for sequencing risk can be a challenge. Whilst it becomes more difficult to respond to sequencing risk in retirement, there are ways to mitigate it. Whether you're just beginning your investment journey, approaching retirement, or have already retired, contact Tidswell Financial on 08-8223-1676 and speak to one of our financial advisors. We can help you to better understand how to manage sequencing risk and ensure your strategy is right for you.